Okay, 2 more leagues to go. Did it not save? No, it saved. Okay, obviously it did because it showed the fights I'd previously done on that menu. I didn't get in there in time. Whatever. It shows the control scheme again every time you reopen the game, apparently. Ugh. There we go. Control mix-ups again. So much bumbling. There we go, actually doing it. She went for a heavy attack. Okay, that was terrible. Hopefully it'll do better next fight. Not my day, apparently. Because I'm used to those GBA games, I keep moving my fingers off the A and S keys and onto, like, the Q and the W and the Z. Because I'm used to moving them in altitude. Just stop taunting me. You're just gonna get shot. I guess you can do it when I don't have any Thorn Axe to hit you with. I did that by accident. I don't know why that didn't work. Ooh. Missed it. There we go. Took way too long. Still not playing very well. I missed on the taunt. There we go, actually hit him on the taunt. Hit. This guy's big weakness, slow taunts. These taunts are just too slow. Worth it to absorb this damage. There we go. Okay, what are all these? We got champion. Okay. Focus, specialist, fighter, brawler, welcome rookie, hard hitter, acrobat, six-shooter, bullseye, wrecking machine, sharpshooter, thornax, cannon, okay, dominator. Oh, pacifist is going to be a bit tricky. But something that's not possible in Glatorian Arena 1, but is in Glatorian Arena 2. Probably easiest to do with Gilu of all opponents. Why would she taunt? Okay. Oops. Didn't see it coming. Didn't have a thorn axe. Now I'm ready. Oops, I messed that up. It's a big mess up. That was long. Oops. That was a mess up. There we go. Wow, okay, that happened. Let's get a street break. Psst, I accidentally I hit the taunt by accident. Okay. There's plenty of opportunity in the future to do these entire games without losing a single fight. So, who cares if I do it now? Why you stupid? Okay, up and down is recharge, right and left is taunt. I got the controls wrong at the beginning. I don't have a thing. His taunt wasn't long enough. Okay. Oh, I have credits. Okay. Whoop, I closed the game. Okay. Um, that was awkward. Okay, let's try again. Uh, okay. I think I'm gonna do the outskirts in this recording. I know I only have 2 minutes, still half an hour, but I don't know what time is better than any other time. Hello, hello. Barracks, it's your service. I come from the village of Tajun, the main village of the Water Tribe. I work as a scavenger, finding all sorts of interesting things in the desert. I can also fix broken stuff. This seems like the exact same dialogue as from Glatorian Arena 1. Oh well. This is Volcanus, the village where the mighty Glatorian Malum was exiled for unsportsmanlike behavior. Now the old champion Akar is fighting here. I've heard he is an honorable fighter and great tactician. Yep, I'm one of the best when it comes to putting things back together. It's a useful skill for scavengers. Find a broken part here, another one there, and suddenly you have the parts to recreate a whatnot. Now, nothing you might be interested in, I guess. The Agori are survivors. We have sustained ourselves in the world for 100 millennia or so, but times have been as bad as they are. But times have never been as bad as they are now. The relationship between the villages is getting increasingly strained. Had it not been for our honorable way of dealing with matters like food and water, wars would have broken out years ago. Each village has its Glatorians. We let the Glatorians fight in the arenas, and the winning Glatorian takes the prize home to his or her village. This way we avoid devastating wars. Some say he's past his prime, but he's not as quick as he used to be. Then again, he might make up for that with his considerable experience. I heard Metis, the white Isagori, talking about trying to recruit a new champion for Volcanus. They're trying to tie it into The Legend Reborn when Metis is trying to recruit Matanui, but whatever. Do the Zesk. Grr. Schnauer. Vorox. Schnauk. Greetings, fellow traveler. I am Tarduk from the Tessara village. I am an Agori from the Jungle Tribe. I search the land for old legends. Unfortunately, telling them has become worse since the catastrophe and the emergence of the Skrull. Before our time, great beings lived here. They left traces all over Barra Magna. It's mainly their old ruins that I am exploring. The arrival of the golden mask that fell from the sky is very intriguing. I have never heard or seen anything like it. It is an incomprehensibly powerful artifact, which I am grateful to have witnessed. Maybe one day I'll come to understand it. I've heard that the Skrull is becoming even more powerful and aggressive. I wonder what motivates such aggression. I mean, it's debatable whether that should be an is or an R. It could be an is. It's not necessarily a typo. I talked to a water Agori who thought he saw a bone hunter and a Skrull talking together. But that must have been a mistake. The little water guy must have been boiling in the sun too long. Skrull and bone hunters don't talk, they fight. The burning fires create awe-inspiring dramatic lighting, perfect for setting the tone of the fights. Still, it's nothing compared to the greatness of the Arena Magna, or the beauty of the massive sandfalls before the destruction. In The Legend Reborn, they made a big deal over the bone hunters and the Skrull teaming up. However, none of the media introduced a history between the bone hunters and the Skrull, or really describe what the bone hunters were. And so they act like this was some big deal, but like to the viewer, it didn't really seem like a big deal. It's like, so what? Even though I have traveled far and searched many a ruin or cave, I have never heard of anything that could cause the disaster that tore the Arena Magna apart. I don't think it was an extraordinary earthquake. Maybe you're onto something, but no old script or ruins that I have heard foretold of this. Whatever caused the catastrophe must be a powerful entity. I guess they were trying to get at somehow the prototype robot was involved in the destruction of the Arena Magna. But the prototype robot was absolutely dead and in pieces until Matanui assembled it. You could say, well, it's Makuta, but Makuta hadn't arrived yet. So I don't know what they're getting at there, but... And of course, there was the, what is the name for that? When, Cirrus Magna split up? The Shattering? But the Shattering happened over 100,000 years ago. So I don't know what they're trying to get at there. Yes, I enjoyed watching the fights. Not only is it entertaining, but the Glatorian fights also have great political influence. I would, however, prefer to explore an undiscovered ruin over watching a Glatorian match most of the time. I stay true to the jungle Glatorians. Like Vastus, he's not afraid of taking chances.
He may be a little reckless from time to time, but it's part of the jungle way, I suppose. Gresh is also good, albeit still very young. I am honored that you asked for the opinion of an Agori. I've always preferred quickness and dodges to brute strength. Dodge then counterattack. Then again, who am I to talk technique to a Glatorian? I obviously do not follow that advice. Guano welcomes you, Volcanus. It welcomes you to Volcanus. I had something else in mind. I am Ranu, the leader of Volcanus, home of the fire. Volcanus. Again, there is something called Volcanus, but that's not what I'm talking about here. Okay, home of the Fire Tribe, one of the largest cities on Barra Magna. Volcanus is home to a spectacular arena and great craftsmen who, among other things, are experts in repairing weapons. Oh, I went out of order. Those of the Sand Tribe, the Voroks, prey on travelers here in Barra Magna. They can be very dangerous. The little ones, the Agori of the Sand Tribe, are not as dangerous, but they are little more than beasts. Me and the Agori from the other tribes have gathered in Volcanus after after the Skrull attack on Atero. Here you may find Agori and Glatorians from almost every village, even a devolved but rather peaceful Sand Agori. They have come to watch the fights or to trade items. I have lived in this arid region all my life. It's not an easy task to survive here, I can tell you. We have to scrape by with little water and food. Most of us Agori are scavengers and hardly fighters, but obviously not as tough as the Glatorians. Though life on Barra Magna is tough, most Agori are honorable creatures. That is why we still follow the rules of the Glatorian system, which was set up a long time ago. Barracks Medicine and I had just been out of the city, and when we returned, we suddenly saw the dust of the army moving towards the city. We hurried to warn the others in the city, but were too late. The Skrull took the city, killing many Glatorian and Agori. A number managed to escape escaped though and hid until we could get away. Cursed Skrull, I'm sure they will attack again. If only I knew what they were up to. Yes, they did nothing but destroy Atero. Such meaningless destruction. Here I am with an aging Glatorian to defend the city if they should choose to attack. The Sand Tribe has become little more than beasts. They have somehow returned to a more primitive state. Try talking to the Zest over there, and you will see what I mean. If you plan on traveling around Barra Magna, you should be careful of the Voroks. They are vicious and beast-like creatures who dwell in the wastelands. Maybe you've already fought them. They attack in packs and usually at night. During the day, they dig down into the sand and rest. They can hear you coming and ambush from the sandy hiding places. Okay. This guy. What can I do for you? I am Metis, the Agori of the Ice Tribe. I watched the Glatorian fights in this fiery arena. I am looking forward to following your progress through the leagues. We Agori are used to living with very little, but now we have to settle for even less. The old rules still apply, however. When new resources such as water springs or metals are found, they are distributed according to how the Glatorians do in the arenas. Oh, goodness. I hang around, talk to people, and evaluate their skills. You might call me a talent scout. I can recognize potential greatness from far away, and you don't look too bad. I come from Iconox. It is known all over Barra Magna for its large deposits of Excidian, a metal which is valued for its endurance. Agori from the Ice Tribe mine it. The Excidian that isn't used to craft our own weapons is sold in the great markets. Yes, there has been some. A lot of different fighters are going at each other here, so there's a lot of different styles and moves to see. Very exciting. I've become a great fan of these fighters who are honing their skills with the Thornax shooter. Maybe because I don't have one myself. I see a lot of entertaining Thornax action in this arena that go right to the wire. Yes, I hear a lot. Some say there's an Agori trader who helps the Skrull, but that would be too grim to be true. Others claim Skrull and Bone Hunters hunt together, but again, that's just as believable as a Vorox or a Scopio sharing a meal. No spoilers. Maybe, maybe not. I try to stay focused on recruiting Glatorians, so there'll also be someone to fight if the stories hold true. A truly spectacular arena, but I find it a bit too hot for my taste. I have to find plenty of ice to keep cold. Of course, it's no arena magna. It was truly a magnificent arena. I have been there every year for so long to see the yearly fights. The sheer size and fantastic organic style, like it had grown from the rocks, made it unique. I don't think there will ever be an arena as magnificent again. Yes, I have fought my share of battles. In the arenas I am a skilled blocker with my sturdy ice shield, but an Agori must also be able to defend himself while traveling between the villages. Some of the greatest matches are decided by a perfectly timed Thornax shot. Some, however, are decided by a quick move and a shot. The backflip fire maneuver that many have begun to favor is great for landing a surprise shot that's hard to dodge. I am Atakus. I am one of the great Agori Atakus. I come from the village of Rockstis, the most powerful village on Barra Magna. I belong to the mighty Rock Tribe. The Rock Tribe is the superior among the 6 tribes of Barra Magna. Everyone knows that. I'm just the one who is honest enough to tell you. We Agori are tribal villagers. Some are worried about after the Skrull attack on Atero, but they shouldn't be, and those that do might deserve a beating. The only way to live is to stay brave and honest. I'm watching the fights in the arena, but I'm not only watching though, as I'm also ready to step in if somebody needs a blocker. Many of the Glatorians are weak. We should have seen the battle at Atero. The Glatorians were no match for the attacking Skrull army. Let's just say I approve of their skills and mastery of combat. They are above everyone else in a fight. Lots of rumors these days. The most potent is the one... Potent? That's not even a word. The word is potent. But anyway, prominent is the one about a traitor among the Agori. I personally think it's Barracks. He's always sneaking around that thief. That thief. No spoilers. Yeah, a dirty traitor. Could also be a Zesk. Maybe he's not as dumb as he pretends. I'm not going to share my awesome techniques with you. Besides, you wouldn't understand anyway. Just watch what all the other rookies do. Block the opponent's quick attacks and strike back while he's recovering. Okay. And that's it for this recording.